Before going to the trailer review, please, I kindly request to subscribe to my channel, please. I am very impressed by Salaar trailer amidst some expectation to start and end it with Prabhas, especially because only his hand had an entrance in the teaser. I think for 3 reasons the trailer cut this way is really great as it addresses something very burning. First reason, Prashanth Neel recently confirmed in an interview that Salaar isn't part of the KGF universe. It was a dampening news because many fans had many fan theories and the hope of a crossover to be able to see Prabhas and Yash in a single frame, either fighting for each other or maybe, who knows, fighting against each other. So how did the trailer address this? For a standalone film now, to still give it a sense of a sequel or a world that we already know, the trailer did an amazing job in doing a world building, introducing us to the world of Kansar that has a violent heritage of 1000 years and also introducing us to all of the important characters, Raja Mannar and his son Vardaraja Mannar, and then we have Narang group, Gurung group, and few other characters, but really setting up the expectations for a great political saga and also establishing the overall conflict point. The second reason, the elephant in the room, is whether Salaar is a remake of Ugram. With the very introduction of both the young friends, it was certain at the very least, just like Ugram, Salaar has the same foundational core, which is a story of friendship that germinated young, and one is fighting for enabling the other, and possibly in the second part of Salaar, they'll be fighting against each other. Now, is it a little disappointing? Yes, but then the immediate question is, why would such a successful director do a remake of his own story unless he didn't explore it fully on a scale deserving that story? That is why he showed us in the trailer with the incredible world building and having some rogue armies from Russia and Serbia also participate only sets the movie on a scale 1000 times bigger than Ugram. All of this makes it feel more like a retelling of an epic rather than a mere remake. It's like Batman being made again and again. You will never call it a remake. The origin story might have been set 1000 times and you would still go and watch a Batman movie. Just like that. So anyone trying to peddle propaganda that this is a remake may continue crying, but it won't impact anything except maybe in the Kannadiga market. Even there, based on how great the movie is, people are going to watch this. The third reason, hero characterization and reference to dinosaur. It is just not a passing dialogue, but you'll notice that it is in the showcasing of the hero itself. The first reveal of his punching hand is like the stomping feet of a dinosaur, and that's why his hand itself needed a separate introduction. And now even in the trailer, before introducing the grown-up Prabhas as Salaar, you'll notice his hand impression on an iron rod, meaning he'll leave his imprints merely by holding stuff, like dinos do, leaving their footprint by merely walking, only to highlight his strength. Also, it is important that the problem that the hero solves should be insurmountable or impossible, and the trailer had dialogues leading to his introduction about enemy getting Russian and Serbian rogue armies, and that there is an expectation that Vardaraja Mannar should also raise armies so that he can have a fighting chance, and all he could think of is just Prabhas, a one-man army. So the rousing introduction of Prabhas in the trailer itself can make you sit up. All the dialogues for Prabhas, young and older character, is just too good and massy, elevating heroism to the highest levels. Let's go one by one. मैं जरूर आऊंगा, तेरे लिए शिकार भी बनूंगा, शिकार भी करूंगा, सिर्फ तेरे लिए, तू जब भी बुलाऊंगा मैं जरूर आऊंगा. बड़े बड़े दीवारें बनाते हैं डर की वजह से, इसलिए नहीं कोई बाहर चला जाए, बल्कि कोई बाहर से अंदर ना जाए, तुझे कोई हाथ नहीं लगा सकता. Now there are 2 people for whom I'm going to watch, and I'm assuming most people are going to do the same. Prashanth Neel. He's not a fluke. He's not a flash in a pan. Similar to Rajamouli, he can generate nerve-wracking emotion and then use music as a background score effectively, and finally design very good action movies matching that emotion. But unlike Rajamouli, his tone and tenor, especially the visuals, seem to be the same in all his movies because of him setting up all his stories with gang lords and overall crime empires that can possibly lead the audience to getting tired. But the good news is that that day is very far in the future. Just the thought that he's making this movie with possibly the biggest action hero in the country will make you jump out of your chair and get to the theaters at the very first opportunity. Second, and the most important person, Prabhas. He's back in action genre after taking a long hiatus. He knows his strength is in action, where he can put his swagger to full use. He looks very different and powerful as Salaar, but somehow yet understated. His fans have been waiting for this Sambhavam for some time, and it certainly looks like it'll be an earth-shattering opening day. Get ready to shiver and tremble from the dinosaur stomping. If you like the review, show your love by liking the video. Spread the love by sharing it with your friends, family, and bless us by subscribing to the channel so that we can keep meeting often. Thank you.